Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and it is time for the 1999 Mr. Olympia version of Ronnie Coleman to be challenged. There's a lot of people out there that say the 2001 Arnold Classic is the best ever version of this man. And I have to say, judging by this front relaxed position, and it is impossible for me to say. It almost looks like he's ready to snap a most muscular there in 2001. And it's too much of a different pose. It's not a direct comparison. He almost looks humorous there in 2001. Looks like he's using the washroom. But like I said, I'm not going to say one version is better than the other, judging by this comparison. So let's see if we can find a result here in this front double bicep. And again, I have to be a little bit nitpicky about the camera angle. Appears the camera is almost right down to the ground in the 2001 Arnold Classic, making his lower body appear to be a whole lot larger. But I mean, have a look here. The conditioning, the small waist of the 99 Mr. Olympia version, and the cuts in them legs. I have to give 99 a point here, regardless of the camera angle. Now, hold the bus. Put your brakes on for a minute and have a look at this front lat spread. I believe 2001 is taking it here at the Arnold Classic. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, at the Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman series, this front lat spread also lost to 1998. So perhaps a weak link in the 99 Mr. Olympia version, and the Arnold Classic version looks fantastic here. Perhaps his legs looked a little weak in that previous pose. It wasn't really a competition pose. It was the only front double bicep I could find, and it was after the event, so maybe he wasn't flexing. So this competition is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest with you, I am actually awarding 2001 Arnold Classic a point here. The back development seems to be a little bit drier, I would say. Look at those hamstrings. Exactly like beef jerky. Now, don't get me wrong, 1999 is a very dry and striated version of Ronnie Coleman, but I just think 2001 there at the Arnold Classic is a little bit drier, a little bit harder, a little grainier. And gets a point here. This is an awesome matchup. The rear double bicep pose is pretty much a mirror image of each other. The back development is identical. Hard and grainy in both cases this time in them hamstrings and glutes. But I am awarding 1999 a point here. Both biceps seem to be full and developed, whereas his right bicep is, whether he's not flexing it or not, is just not displayed. So it's little details like that that are going to lose 2001 a point here. So of course there's still going to be some debate. But here in the side chest, there should be no argument with anybody that knows anything about bodybuilding. 2001 is definitely losing a point here in the side chest pose. It appears 1999 has quite a bit larger set of delts there, a big old set of shoulders. So it looks like it's a very, very close race, and it's still anybody's race at this point. This most muscular pose is very difficult to make a decision in. It's just impossible for me to say one is better than the other. It appears the clavicle width might be a little wider in 2001, but I'm pretty sure that's just the camera angle, the picture probably a little bit larger. So pretty much inconclusive in the crab pose. Now this hand clasp version, I would wager to say 1999 is the clear winner. Look at the size and mass of those delts. There's just no way that you can put on that much amount of meat by just flexing. So it is a much better version in my opinion. And the chest itself is much larger as well. Of course, there is this final most muscular pose. And yes, look at those delts. Although I will say the 2001 Arnold Classic version does look good. I'm not saying it's a bad version at all. It's a very tight race, all these poses. But in my opinion here, 99 just has this one beat. Just a little drier, a little bit bigger as well, in the delts in particular. Of course, if you were wondering, where's the rear lat spread? This is the only rear lat spread comparison that I could find. And sadly, there's just no way you can make a decision based on this. And of course, there is this side tricep pose, and we're going to end it on this. because for all you 2001 Arnold Classic fans, he is actually winning in this side tricep. This is probably his best version of this pose. It's just something about the display here. Look at the lag, and in particular the separation of the quad and the hamstring. Fantastic. So, just goes to show you, there is a lot of good versions out there, but based on Marx Max Muscle's comparison, the 1999 Mr. Olympia version reigns supreme. That is, until another version will challenge it and maybe someday beat it. But until then, 99 Mr. Olympia version is the greatest of all time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.